We live and breathe mobile homes. This is a Sunday afternoon. Can you tell me what type of piping that is? It's been here probably since inception. This house is in 1974. So we've had to redo some pipe. Steve's been working on this today. We're going to bring it up for the water heater. Put a new spigot and everything, which we did. This is on well water. I'm going to show you what happens with galvanized pipe. Where's the end? One of these ends. Look in there how corroded and nasty that is. And there was one end that had a lot of it. But it literally just broke out of his hand. Let's come over here and look at this. This is where the old spigot was before and it just broke. So we didn't anticipate doing all this today, but we always know that we run into these issues. That was the old spigot that was on there, and that's what broke. So we are installing another water heater within 6-7 months. I think this is our 5th one, right, Steve?
Something like that.
Yeah, and these water heaters, this is a 50 gallon, right?
No,
40?
I think it's a 30.
We did get a 30? I thought the 30.
We got a 40.
That's
replacing
right.
The 30.
Yeah, because we found out that the 40 was cheaper. No, the 5th. One of them was cheaper than the other, and it didn't make sense.
This 40 gallon with a 6-year warranty on it was cheaper than a 30 gallon.
Yeah, and this is
6-year warranty.
And this is only a 2-bedroom, 1-bath home. So really, a 30 gallon would have been sufficient.
Yeah, and I would have preferred to put a 30 in there, but I would have spent an extra $50 for one.
Wasn't it close to 100?
Yeah, it might have been more.
Yeah, it was. It was ridiculous. But after you get all of this PVC together, like he's doing right now,
yeah, we're going to add a spigot.
we're adding a spigot.
I'm going to tap this 1/2-inch line off the main line going in, like this. Stick it out of skirting. I got a T to tie into this into the main line, so that way we have pick up the water hose outside. Plus, it'll help us flush the lines to get everything hooked up.
Yeah, because their spigot is way over there, so they would need at least a 100-foot hose to drag it all across the lawn to here. So that's what we're doing right now. Let's come inside. We're only going to be here till 3 o'clock today. It's going on 5. Maybe later, I don't know, but we got to stop so we can dump all this trash. All of this will be cleaned up and out of the way, but I've been doing a little detailed work, like putting some shelving up here, tiling below the cabinets, putting a baseboard down there, and then back of the stove I'm going to put a black and white and silver backsplash, because this house is dark gray, white. There's that little stink bug. He's been hanging out all day. Yes, he is alive. We just framed up the windows too, so I'll have to go around and caulk them so they're pretty. This is a brand new water heater for this house. So this house has had all new PEX piping. We just took out the last of the galvanized, and this is the old. All of the galvanized pipe was leaking, so we decided to just get rid of it and put PEX and PVC in here. So there's a 1/2-inch water line. So while he's been working on that, I've been doing little things. And in here, I made a little shelf for that. I can flip it around and it could be above the ground. What I used was, this was a drawer because we turned this little desk into a vanity. And now this is a fake drawer. This is all on there just so that the faceplate of the drawer that used to be that is on there, so that it'll have extra storage in here. Beside a medicine cabinet, and we gotta move that tile rack a little bit over now that we have a bigger vanity in here. And then I'll be putting some white caulking in here and do a little feature wall, but that's our access wall to get in and out of in case anything leaks behind for the shower or the faucet. And I'll put a little hook there. They can either put their towel there when they get out of the shower or their robe. We gotta put this door in the middle hallway, probably shave some on the bottom since we put carpet. And this is the master. Gotta put up the closet doors. So all the light fixtures are brand new in this house. Modernized it. We put a vent and a light fixture up there. Right now there's just 2 light switches, and then I made a little mirror right here. There was an old mirror here and I just painted a frame around it. Washer and dryer hook up here. This is our new heater furnace, and then we'll come back in here and show you how we're gonna install. Where there used to be a 70s tassel light up there. So we have all brand new blinds. All of the blinds. Put some nice clean wood down there. Over here we framed it out with some old flooring. We used some planks. So it'll look nice down there as well, that we used in the kitchen. But there's my framing. I gotta caulk everything. And just installed the window unit. I was in the back covering up so that there's no water leakage coming in. And then there's one in the other bedroom. And this is big enough to cool down this 730 square foot home. So once we get the boxes out of here, we just got to clean it up. It's ready to go. We still have to put a new stove socket down there. We have that. I don't think we're going to get to it today. I'll put a backsplash right there. Put some little hooks up there so they can hang some coffee mugs. A little extra space for something. And right in here they'll put their refrigerator. And there's the back door. So I'll show you, do a final walkthrough once it's all the way done. Let's. I think Steve is out here putting the spigot up. I'll go out here and see what he's doing. Yeah, so I had to dig this all up today. Digging holes. Now he's putting a spigot together. And I'm gonna go and we'll come back to this so I can get a hanger for that spigot so it won't wobble around. We'll probably have to put a hole there in the skirting. So we'll come back to that when it's all done. Okay, half hour later, everything's hooked up right there.
Well, I still have to do electrical.
We've got the water coming from under the house to there to feed off to the cold. No, that's feeding off to the hot.
No. This cold water line coming in splits off, sends cold water to the rest of the house.
You're right, okay.
And then it comes up here, supplies cold water to the end of the water heater.
Yeah.
The hot water comes out the top here, out to the rest of the house.
That's right. That's in back, that's why I can't see it. Alright, so everything's filling up right now, and you gotta make sure that the breaker panel box, especially for the water heater, is turned off. Which it looks like it's this one. It's really hard to read in here what is what, but just our lights are on, stove and furnace and all that are off. So you gotta make sure that that is happening. Wow, that's pretty loud, huh?
The hot water seems to have good water pressure.
Yeah. Let's go over here and see what all that ruckus is. We're bleeding the lines right now. And we're opening up the hot water faucet. A lot of air in there. It helps to fill the water heater up quicker. It's going to be cold right now, cold water, because we don't have the water heater breaker on. You don't want to turn that on until the water heater is completely filled. You'll burn out your elements inside of your water heater. You don't want to do that. So, what are you doing right now, Steve? I think he's
burning it up.
putting the electrical,
Yep.
connecting that right now.
So it can be supplied with power.
Yep.
Electricity. Dual electron flow. Or if you have an engineering background, whole flow. All you engineers out there should get that joke.
One of our favorite shows when we've had a long, tiring week like we always do to get some laughter is called The Impractical Jokers. 4 guys from New York. Their names are, let's go ahead and advertise for them. We got Q, we got Murr, we got Joe, and we have Sal. 4 favorite guys. They are so funny. So, only the 2 water sources here is the sink. Hot water, cold water, and the one out in the kitchen. So that's about it. After we get the electrical hooked up on this, you can tell that air's starting to slow down. But we're on well water here, so we have to be careful about contaminating. The well gets checked. How often do you say the water gets checked?
Once a month.
Once a month. Interesting. We got to do that too in Swansea.